Hi guys, hope you're well and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time with us, welcome, it's good to see you. So today what we got on tab is mocktails, non-alcoholic cocktails, you guys. So these are for people who are, either do not wish to or for whatever reason are not able to consume alcohol. Mostly when we put this video idea together, we did it with the idea of servicing mostly people who are pregnant, people who want to have a drink, but because they're protecting their little baby miracles, they're not allowed to. So mocktails today, guys. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, so the first mocktail we're going to make today is going to be really kind of the godfather of all mocktails, I guess you could say, and that's going to be the Shirley Temple. Named after the famous Hollywood starlet Shirley Temple. I don't know why. You might want to do your research if you are curious about that part of it. I don't know if she used to drink them or maybe they named it after her because, like her, this drink is just so sweet. I don't know, but it's named after the famous actress Shirley Temple. So what you're going to need for this one, you guys, is you're going to need grenadine, which for those of you who don't know, grenadine is basically a pomegranate-infused simple syrup. So you can make if you want to make your own. This one is actually not a homemade one. This is a store-bought one, just put in a different bottle. But you can make your own grenadine by basically just making your own simple syrup and infusing it with like a pomegranate juice, and then that's grenadine. And then also you're going to need 7-Up, and then we're going to use fresh lime juice as well. I'm going to be using a lot of fresh lime and lemon juice in this video, so I've already kind of pre-squeezed a bunch of fruit already. So, but that's what it is, guys. Shirley Temple. Let's get to mixing. Okay, guys, and there you had the Shirley Temple. Really delicious, super sweet, and if you want to make it alcoholic, just put a few ounces of vodka in there, and you have a really, really tasty, sweet cocktail, especially good during the summertime. But it's a very good drink and works really well as just a non-alcoholic drink, as a mocktail. So up next, guys, what we're going to do is the Arnold Palmer. Now, the Arnold Palmer is a really, really simple mocktail to do. It's basically just 50-50 iced tea and lemonade. But we're going to make it a little bit better here because we're going to, instead of using a lemonade and a sweet tea, we're going to use the sweet tea. We've got the Nestea. That's going to be our 50% iced tea. But then on the lemonade side of things, we're going to use just a simple syrup and fresh lemon juice, and then we're going to water it down with just regular water. So basically what you're doing is you're making a freshly squeezed lemonade and mixing it with your sweet tea, your iced tea. And it layers the flavors in a way that is just so much better and different than if you were to just use an iced tea and a lemonade and combine them in 50-50. Go with, buying your favorite name brand iced tea and then do the simple syrup and the fresh lemon juice with some water, and I promise it's a much more delicious experience. So here we go, guys. This is going to be the Arnold Palmer. Let's get to mixing. And there you have the Arnold Palmer, you guys. Super, super good. One of my favorite mocktails. And if you want to make it alcoholic, a couple ounces of vodka or a couple ounces of whiskey. I prefer whiskey with it myself, but either way, it's super delicious and it tastes like summer. Tastes like summer in a glass. And if you like twisted teas, for example, you'll like an Arnold Palmer, whether it's a mocktail or an alcoholic version. Very good. So the next one on the list, guys, is going to be a lemon lime with bitters. Super easy, and this one I would imagine is going to be a little bit less on the sweeter side, just because of how it's made and the ingredients we're using. So what you're going to need is fresh lemon and fresh lime juice, and then you're also going to use some simple syrup, and to taste, however many dashes of Angostura bitters, and then you're just going to top the drink off with water, and that's it. So it's a very, very simple drink, very easy to do, and unlike the last two drinks we made, it'll probably be not as sweet as the Shirley Temple or the Arnold Palmer. Sorry. So yeah, this is going to be the lemon lime with bitters. Let's get into it. And there you have the lemon lime with bitters, guys. Really good. Little sweeter than I anticipated, but that's also because the recipe I used actually called for a decent amount of simple syrup, which is what made it sweeter. But you can play with that, right? If you like it a little bit sweeter, a little bit more simple syrup. If you like it a little bit more tart, more sour, cut back on the syrup, or add more of your citrus juices. But a really, really good drink, and the Angostura bitters really come out, and you can really taste them and smell them in the drink as well. So up next, what we got is another super iconic mocktail. Not quite to the same level of celebrity status as the Shirley Temple, but still it's up there, and that's the Roy Rogers. So all you're going to need for a Roy Rogers, guys, is grenadine and Coke, or some sort of cola. And then we're going to garnish it with a maraschino cherry, just because whatever the hell, right? So here we go, guys. This is going to be the Roy Rogers. Let's get to mixing. And there you have the Roy Rogers, you guys. Basically, you're just taking Coke and putting it on the next level. It's like vanilla Coke or cherry Coke, but you're using grenadine to really elevate the cola to something more special. And with that maraschino cherry on top, it's just very nice, guys. And if you want to make it alcoholic, a few ounces of rum, a few ounces of whiskey, and it'll be absolutely delicious. But as a mocktail, works great as well. So the last mocktail we're going to make today, you guys, is going to be the Virgin Cucumber Gimlet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my mixing glass, which is off camera at the moment, and we're going to muddle up some fresh cucumber mixed with water. So depending on how sweet you want it versus how fresh and cucumbery you want it, will determine how much water you're going to use or how much simple syrup you're going to use. So, I'll just go down the recipe quick. So you're going to need fresh cucumbers, you're going to need water, simple syrup, and then some freshly squeezed lime juice, which I also have off camera. And you're going to muddle the cucumbers with the water and then mix it all with the lime juice and the simple syrup. And we're going to garnish it with a slice of fresh cucumber as well. So that's the last drink of the day, guys. That's going to be the Virgin Cucumber Gimlet. Let's get to mixing. And there you had the Virgin Cucumber Gimlet, you guys. Super fresh, super sweet, super clean tasting. If you've ever had just like a plain water with cucumber in it, it's really, really fresh and just feels very cleansing and good to drink. And this, you know, kind of plays on that a little bit. So as I've got it here. Yeah, it's just sweet, fresh, clean, awesome. Yeah, really, really, really good mocktail. Yeah, we put this video together for people who, for whatever reason, cannot or do not wish to consume real alcohol. Mostly, we kind of had the idea with pregnant women in mind, so that's why I kind of mentioned that at the beginning of the video. But also, mocktails are great for kids. You know, I can't tell you, like, I remember being like a little kid and, you know, having a non-alcoholic beer or something and getting to feel like a grown-up. So they're great for kids as well. And another one as well is if you're, you know, perhaps somebody who struggles with addiction and you're, you know, a recovering alcoholic and you miss the, you know, the whole atmosphere of mixing a drink and enjoying it, but you don't want to cross that line. And mocktails are a great way to kind of, you know, kind of scratch that itch without going too far. So lots of different circumstances in which mocktails can be a really good option for you. That's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun making these for you. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all the usual BS. And make sure we're always drinking responsibly out there, guys. All right? Cheers. Take care. Have a great day.